Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new part of the Guild. Oh, sorry, not Guild. BattleTech playthrough. I'm just so used to Guild Wars. I swear. I swear that's all it is. Since on Monday, since Jess and I have not been able to record some Overcooked videos since she went on vacation to see her family for a couple weeks, I decided that I'm going to just start up the BattleTech playthrough again after its long hiatus, pop it in on Mondays, and then until Jess gets back, and we'll then resume our Overcooked playthroughs. So basically, in the meantime, we'll be playing BattleTech because I've been really wanting to play for a while. I just haven't had the time to do it. And tonight I ended up having more free time than I planned. I was just kind of laying down on my bed listening to an audio. Like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to record a BattleTech playthrough video instead of just letting no video happen on Monday. And this is basically what we went. It's right here. Yeah. So I took a moment before I started the video. I took a moment to kind of look around, being like, okay, what is our situation? Okay, so we have 4 mechs. We're 1 month out from getting broke. We have 4 mech warriors, 2 recruits. Actually, we have 5 mechs. Unfortunately, our tank went down, but Coach is an okay replacement. I'm still sad that we lost our other boy. We have Squire, and we have Whisper still ready and raring to go, Whisper is pretty close to getting level up, so I'm thinking of bringing Whisper along on this next mission. And what we're definitely going to need to do is we're going to take a few easy missions instead of a series of harder missions, in an attempt to hopefully kind of build up our money, get some money underneath us, that way we can actually make it. So we're going to do the Settling a Grudge one. It doesn't pay the most, but looks like it's the easiest one. It's a says it's a battle, which means it should be hopefully nice and straightforward. It's not intercept one or an assassinate one. Those ones seem to have been a little bit more difficult. So we're going to go for this one, where it says, within the last 3 months, the Irigian Directorate has struck our facilities, personnel, and supply convoys over half a dozen times. My superiors in the coalition leadership would like to even the score. We'd like you to hire you to find a directorate lance and destroy it, to demonstrate we are not without military resources on Weldery. So we're going to, do some basic negotiations. I think this is fine for me. I personally would like a little bit more money, but I think we're going to have to make do with our salvage. So we're going to have Glitch come with us, though Glitch usually is not on Firestarter. It's a light one. I'm a little bit worried about doing that. I think I'm going to bring the Squire and put him on the Firestarter, because her mech is not ready yet, and I'd rather not have her off of it quite yet. Yeah, the vinegar has some unused tonnage, but there's nothing we can really do about that right now, so we're just going to let it go for now. So, unfortunately, the last episode, I still remember we lost Pathfinder. It made me very sad losing him. The dynamic duo almost succeeded without either of them dying, but the last turn before victory, he died. I was so disappointed when that happened. Alright, well, let's get this party started. Though I think I'm going to have to reduce the game volume slightly. You arrived at the location of our employer, specified commander. Move forward, acquire lance, and light them up. Keep an eye for reinforcements. Yeah, I'm going to lower the volume a little bit because I feel it's a little bit too... No, I don't want that. Settings, audio. But yeah, the master volume suddenly got really high. I don't know why that changed. So let me go for the ambient sound effects. Cinematics volume. I don't mind cinematics volume being up. Hopefully that's going to be an okay sound. Okay, so Squire's a light boy, which means he's going to be he's going to move fast, but we definitely need to be careful about him. I'm getting used to how the game works right now, again, because all this time away. So if you see me taking turns a little bit slower, that's me trying to make sure I don't kill anybody on accident.
Affirmative, Commander.
Let's see. I'm making sure that wherever I go, I try to have cover for my dudes, because I definitely do not want a death if I can help it.
On the move.
Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. Enemy turns moving out. We just need our objective is simply destroy the enemy units. It's nothing more, nothing less. Want to make sure Squire has some terrain cover for him, as well as just the forest. I'm thinking that might come in useful for him. So we've made contact with the enemy, but only on the sensor. So they're coming straight at us. No surprise there. I would love to get into the a more ideal position before we actually engage them, but I think we're just gonna have to make do with what we got. You have long range missiles. You're all long range, so we're definitely gonna keep you in the back, Centurion. So we're officially entering combat now. Oh, that's not good. They have some reinforcements coming in. So now that we're in combat, this is kind of what we're going to need to do. The Firestar is all about getting to melee with his target and kind of blasting them with flamers and stuff. I would definitely love to get him into a good position to hide, and maybe we could jump on that reinforcement while he's off by himself. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to move here, get behind that building, and I'm going to then brace him and hope that helps him not die. Oh, there's more than one of them. Oh, there's three? Like, at least three of them. Dang. And these jobs are never as easy as they look. He's been sensor locked, so I need to be careful of him being attacked. Yeah, there's four of them now. And he's now being attacked because he got sensor locked last time. I need a fallback Squire. I'd rather not have him die in his first mission if I can help it. An enemy moving over there. Actually, I don't know if it's first mission. I don't remember using him before, and it doesn't look like he has any real training, so I'm assuming it's his first time, but I could be wrong. Ooh. That ignored guarded? Dang. Alright, we definitely need to follow this guy back before he gets killed. Good thing that didn't attack him. Let's see. We got Whisper. We don't have eyes on anybody, so we're not going to move her first. Coach is the only one in a tanky suit, so we're going to try moving him up a bit. We can't have him looking too directly in any direction. We don't want to have the chance of him being flanked and hit in the back to kind of come up yet, so we're definitely going to need to brace him. Does look like, based on how things have been split up, honestly, it's probably worthwhile for me to sprint and get a visual contact on the enemy. Perfect. We actually got psych and we hit him. Only 50% chance from where she is right now, but could we move somewhere to get a better angle? If I moved here, it's still about 50% chance. She won't be able to get out. Let's see. We'll just see what happens. I'm gonna try following her back. Makes it so the AL laser won't work, but we might as well just fire the LRMs, see if we get any damage at all. Looks like a little bit of damage, but not anything significant. A Lotus on the enemy side has appeared. Locust, not Lotus. I think it's a Lotus on accident. Vindicator took some superficial damage, like serious, thankfully. Squire is definitely one I'm going to fall back to a more safe position now that I'm seeing what the situation is now. I'm going to sprint him, actually, to get safely behind our lines. I'd rather not have him be in such an awkward position. By, like, awkward position, I mean having his back to the enemy. He's been successfully brought to safety, hopefully. The enemy will have a lot of turns available, though. Looks like they're focusing on the Vindicator now. Vindicator's pretty tough SOB, so I'm thinking it's going to be okay there, but definitely need to be careful. Keep an eye out for this situation. Nope. Good job being a tanky boy. Alright.
Try aiming next time. See what you get.
Then they have visuals on the Locust. Yeah, these guys are all LRM boys, so it's we're very much in a situation where we need to get into melee with Vindicator and try and squish some bugs, basically. Looks like that's a little small boy right there. I forget what I'm equipped with. I think I have medium range weapons on my blackjack. At least the damage is being spread around between two guys instead of just on my Vindicator this whole time. Another movement, another Locust. Looks like is moving up. Closer, even closer to the blackjack. It looks like it's a lot of light mechs, so definitely getting in close with these guys is going to be ideal. So we can punch them in the face and hopefully knock them out.
Commander. Affirmative.
Moving her off the high ground might not be ideal, but I definitely want to try making sure she's not isolated herself. Can we hit anybody? We have the best chance of hitting him, so let's fire. Can we do a precision strike? No, let's keep it. Let's see, what happens to precision strike? What will that cause? Let's do it against the torso. Fire!
Copy that.
We definitely need to unleash everything we have on these guys. We destroyed his left arm and torso with that attack. Perfect.
Heavy damage.
That means it's going to be even easier for me to hopefully deal some significant damage against these guys. So it looks like I have MGs, but the MGs are not going to be able to hit. It looks like right here is the best shot we have, so we're going to move right there. The ideal goal is to take out... Focus fire, hopefully take out one of them. By taking out one of them, we'll be in a good position. But right now, we're in a position, we're kind of more of a... Let's see, if I get here, can I attack with anything? I could attack here with you guys. If I move here, who could you attack? If I moved here, yes. Would you be able to attack anybody? Looks like no. So we're going to move him over here and try and get an angle on attacking that one spider and knock him out as fast as we can is my goal right now. SRM I don't think I'm going to do. I mean, SRM's isn't the end of the world, says fire. SRM has a decent chance of getting some hits and it might even do a straight shot. Perfect, we incapacitated that pilot. Exactly what I was hoping to do. It looks like most of them are, like almost all of them are light, so that means they're all on one initiative, which means they'll all move as a unit. It's a flanking attack, which means it's more likely to hit them. Thankfully, it's not directly in the flank, in the back. It's kind of like the one saving grace we have there.
Ready for orders.
I wish I could get you into position so you can actually do something effective with your weapons, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm going to follow this philosophy of me of just going straight in on one target, smash them, before focusing on the reinforcements. That's what I'm going to try doing.
Acknowledge.
A little bit of superficial. Oh, we actually created his short-range missiles. Perfect. I like that. Let's see, the Locust is moving up again, I think. I can't... It looks like the flanking one. Vindicator is once again getting hit. It's definitely not ideal for him to get hit all on one flank, so I definitely need to reposition him a bit more. The only nice thing is that it's not really hitting his torso very much. I wonder if that little adult animation would count as hitting his back. It's kind of like really fast, went back and back straight there. It's interesting. Another Locust. Looks like at least 2 Locusts on this flank. Probably a Spider is what I'm assuming is going to happen there. I would love it if like my mechs barely came out damaged, because this job's barely gonna pay for itself as it stands.
Damage minimal.
That Locust that we've been firing is starting to make a little bit of a getaway. So there's 3 Locusts in play that we know of. The heaviest one we've seen so far is that Panther. But we'll see how long it stays around. Looks like they're all trying to start coalescing and with each other, which is a good idea on their part. Since, you know, it'll stop me from doing basically, you know, search and destroy all
I'm
of them.
losing armor bad.
I can imagine, Coach. I can imagine. That's why I want to get you into a better position, hopefully. A bit of movement there to hopefully help with that stability problem. Firing everything at the Panther. It's the first time we're firing at the Panther, so I don't expect too much damage, considering that we have not yet lowered its evasion. I'm hoping what I'm doing right now will help that a lot. If I move right there, I can hit it with my AC2s. and my SMGs. There's like a perfect ideal range is right here. It puts me more in the open, but I'm definitely not averse to getting that nice damage off on him. Let's give that a try. A little bit more damage. We definitely want Whisper to keep following the group as best as she can, because I don't want her to suddenly become the target here in the Centurion. Centurion is not the strongest mechs, if I remember correctly, that I have in my arsenal. I could hit these other guys. This guy has the highest chance of being hit, so we're going to focus fire on the same guy.
Firing all weapons.
Ooh, looks like we destroyed a lot of stuff.
That's good.
We got some good crits there. One of the advantages of those missiles, all the tiny little hits, I think each of them have like a chance of doing some significant damage. Now the Firestar is getting some focus down now, but it should be his turn in just a moment. There we go. Just as I was saying, it was about to be his turn. I would love it if I can get him into that cover. I want to get. I'm where I really want to put him right here, because I can then hit the guy. I'm going to move right here in this cover. I'm hoping that terrain counts as a little bit of cover in its own way. And then I'm going to Vigilance him. And then I'm going to attack. Hopefully, I'm hoping that Vigilance will help make up for the fact that he's not going to be under cover after all. I'm hoping. It looks like the enemy's having to reposition now that we're moving away from that hill, which definitely is a nice ideal. Little attacks against the Vindicator, same side, which does mean that he's definitely going to... I definitely would like to change where he's facing as soon as I can. He's guarded and some damage reduction, so I'm not expecting him to get deleted, but I definitely would love to have him be in cover. Let's see. But yeah, my Blackjack's definitely a mid-range fighter right now. Like, maybe close to mid-range. Yeah, if Indicator's getting beat up, he can handle it, but I don't want him to have to handle it, if that makes sense. I think I might have him brace on the next round. We'll kind of see. Yeah, that guy's left arm's already busted. Ooh.
Under heavy fire.
I understand, Firestarter. I understand. I don't think the other one increases initiative, moved him up in initiative, because that would be nice to get him to be able to move ASAP, but oof, he's taking some big hits now. As the other guys are now starting to focus him. Come on, Squire, do not die. I believe in you, buddy. Alright. Another guy moving in. Oh, yeah, he's going right for the snipe on the Firestarters. No, never mind, against me. Makes sense. I'm not braced like the other guy, and I'm not in cover, which basically means that I am the epitome of danger. I can now get in cover. I can even get in cover in my perfect angle, too, to attack the Panther. I love it. That was not as big of a damage move as I was hoping it was going to be, but oh well. Let's keep moving her into a nice position where she's under cover, but not too far away. Looks like we need to be careful managing heat with her, though. I'm not going to fire all of my LRMs. There we go, just the LRM 20++. Got him. Vindicator, unfortunately, will not be able to get through the cover, so I'm going to do is I'm going to move him here and kind of just change up his position a little bit, hopefully help him stay alive a bit more. He has some overheat warnings because all these M lasers that I have on him, more than the SRMs. His MG is not in close enough range to fire, so we're just going to fire like this. Do at least some superficial damage on this commando unit is going to be nice. The easiest way to deal with the Locust is going to be if I can get someone in a melee with him and punch him in the face as hard as I can.
Move order received. Ooh.
That punch was definitely not ideal. I feel. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I was like, I thought I could do melee attack and attack, but apparently not. But then actually he did do it. I was like, okay, that worked out in the end. Though, I probably should have done a different angle than I did. I definitely think I should have had to move around a little bit more and punch him. Because now I feel like his back's a bit. Oh, thank goodness that missed. I'm gonna need to pull him after this round. I think I'm gonna try pulling him back out of the forefront of this attack right now, because he's kind of in the forefront of the attack. It is nice because it is spreading damage around, but the fire starter is not designed to take the damage. If you know what I mean.
Damage is minor, Commander.
I have to stop the voice that tells me to like just go ham and melee, because well, that is not a bad idea in some respects. The Vindicator will not take. I do not want him just getting barraged endlessly by the enemy. Fire starter. I don't like that much that damage.
Critical hit. Bad one, I think.
He's going against the Vindicator for an attack. Oh, is that a melee attack? I was not expecting that, if I'm being honest.
Getting banged up real good here.
Where are you going, Mr. Commando? Against my fire starter? No, against me. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, looks like they're also starting to spread their damage a little bit too. We are getting pretty beat up as the enemies do outnumber us, but if not, we do have one nice thing going for us. And that is the fact that we are successfully wounding the enemy. I probably should move a little bit closer. I am out of LRM ammo on my character. That's not good. Left arm destroyed though on that hit. Perfect. I like it. I like it a lot.
Reporting critical hit.
Coach,
Confirm.
smack the shit out of that guy. Left arm and torso destroyed. There should be some MG damage too. Perfect. Alright, now I could melee this boy, but I want to see if I get I wonder if I can get him in the perfect radius for my attacks. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. Looks like that's the closest thing to the perfect radius of my attacks as I can get. I'm gonna go for precision strike against this commando. 48%, 9%, 30%. Let's go for this one. Try to take out one of his torso, his arms. M laser crit, M laser destroyed. But nothing too significant in terms of damage, I feel. Enemies turn against the Vindicator. So it's bulwark and cover and stuff, so he's gonna be able to take a good hit.
Reporting. Serious armor loss.
I'd love to move you a little bit more out of harm's way. So let's try and do that.
I'm there.
While still allowing you to do some good damage.
Stacking.
Not gonna quite force over an overheat, but it does destroy his left arm, which is nice, which means he has only one arm left to give. 'Tis but a flesh wound, as they say, but still a wound. Only half health.
Warning. Armor low.
The pilot locust. Let's see. What's nice is that they are having to get up the high ground, which means that they are making it easier for me to get at them by having to move like this. But still not perfect.
Warning. Armor low.
Javelin's moving down the hill. Oh, never mind, not as down as I was expecting. I guess enough LRM damage in angle to attack me. Oh, we're in danger of going down. By down, I mean like, well, I could probably maybe die, but I was thinking when I said down, more by a bit of a different thing. But yeah, the pilot locust is trying to move to an angle to attack my flank. Yeah, it looks like I'm the new target for the enemy. Blackjack is not the best mech, I admit, but still, it's my mech. Kick him or punch him, that works too. Left leg destroyed. And destroyed with the machine gun fire. I love to see it. Enemy turret, apparently. Oh, I guess the commando lost an initiative point. I did not even realize he hadn't moved yet. But it looks like he now gets a good shot against the back of Vindicator. Ouch. I need to take him down. Took out his MG, which means that the Vindicator is not going to be as useful as usual. Kind of want to get her almost in melee. Because now at this point, she's kind of not going to be as useful in range combat. Because she's out of her RLRMs. So I wasn't really thinking very smartly about it. So let's move up. Also, she's almost unharmed, so at the very least, she'll be able to handle it.
Target confirmed.
Wow, destroy the central torso with that attack. I was not expecting that. I'm quite happy. I'm not going to complain about that. That's very nice. See, I would love to get into your attack, but I'm going to go right here. Thankfully, because of the way this guy's done it, is he's officially opened his back to me. Which means I can hit his back quite nicely. Fire!
All weapons committed.
I didn't do as much damage as I hoped he was going to do, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm still being attacked, but thankfully the cover for the trees is going to keep me going.
Warning.
Ooh, but I am injured.
Mech warrior injury.
Alright. Once again, I want to keep this guy in use, but I also need to make sure he does not become the main target of the enemy. That would be catastrophic, I feel. Try to get the best angle for him to try and do as much damage as possible. Looks like this is probably the best bet we're going to do, is right here.
Okay, I'm on it.
Buy everything! That should cause him to overheat. And he exploded. Perfect. Got him.
My flamer is empty.
Well, your flamer may be empty, but at least we took out the enemy target. Which means now we've destroyed all of our initial enemy forces. Now we just need to deal with the reinforcements. And hopefully that extra pay will be enough to cover the repairs and buy more ammunition for our men. Yeah, the enemy's trying to kite away now because that they know that Centurion's better in melee than they are.
Commander.
But I'm going to keep the Centurion moving up. See, I don't think either of these have been attacked yet, but that one I think looks like the weaker one. Ah, but you missed. I probably should have looked better about hit chances, but oh well. That's my bad. Moving you up. Looks like that guy is the only one up at the high ground right now. But I'm going to focus on that Locust right now. Since, yeah, it looks like I have the best hit against the Locusts here. Especially this one.
Engaging target.
Ooh, nice. Got injured. The pilot destroyed one of his arms. Oh! We actually destroyed his ammunition, which means we brought down the mech.
Confirmed.
I think without even killing the guy, which means...
Copy that.
oh, that already's knocked down, but I think he's dead. Or at least out of the fight, if not, dead. I'm gonna fire all the M lasers. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Just doing a normal shot. Well, that ain't. Well, we still destroyed his left arm. I was gonna say that didn't quite go as well as I planned, but we still did something.
Go time.
Now I need to be very careful of myself, as my health is going down pretty much.
Internal damage.
Yes, Commander.
Now Squire is out of flame ammo, so he's purely gonna be just a supportive role.
Position.
We're gonna move him up though to try and spread around, see if he can do at least a little bit of damage against the people here. We're gonna have him fire the javelin since he has a better chance of hitting the javelin, even if it's not too much damage. Now it's just 2 enemy left against the 4 of us. I think we got this. Now Lotus though can move. It's gonna try trading a melee fight against the Vindicator. That's something I was not expecting.
Yep.
I would like to move here and then melee him. Can I do that? I'm hoping you're doing what I want you to do, because if you're not, I'd be pissed. No, you did not just do this to me, game. I selected melee purposely for this exact reason, game. That this is ridiculous. Okay. That's just ridiculous. Okay.
Orders. Affirmative.
Well, punch him.
Attempting physical attack.
Got him. One punch woman, apparently, right there. Now, we're not going to be able to get within good range of our MGs, but our ACs are definitely going well so far. We're going to keep it up. We're going to go for a precision shot because we might as well do that. And we're just going to go for torso because that looks like it's the best chance we got.
Engaging target.
Oh, it looks like very superficial damage. So, oh well. Squire, I'm going to move up too. Give them better range for those M lasers, and maybe getting him into MG range would definitely be pretty nice. We can still precision shot the guy too. Looks like he is exposed on the left torso, but not the center torso. That just knocked him below us, which is perfect for me because now I can get the Vindicator into a safer position without him being able to attack. I definitely think I'm being smart about making use of my advantages. At least that's what I think. Let's fire everything we got. Ooh. Now that guy is officially on the verge of death.
Commander. Good to go.
And now we want to make sure our back's not exposed to the javelin. But this should finish it off no problem. Last one destroyed. Yes, sirree. Pilot has been incapacitated.
Tango down.
Excellent work, Commander. That should send the appropriate message. I don't think we had anything seriously harmed in this mission. Thank goodness, man. I was definitely a little bit worried there, but especially because it's been so long, but it worked out nicely. The payout is only 398 gold, even though we killed the reinforcements. It's only 20% pay increase. Everything needs to be kind of fixed up a Centurion, but nothing sizable. So hopefully, because nothing was completely destroyed, so at least there's that. Our Centurion was a really great sniper. Took out 4 mechs by herself. The Vindicator BattleTech only taking out 1 and 2, respectively. Maybe I should flip that. Let's see, we can make a commando soon. I'm not sure if I want to, though, but I could. I don't think I need an LRM-5. I might need more heat sinks, though. Because or else I'd get the javelin. I don't really think I need a javelin. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to get it. Well, I got the pieces of other mechs now, so I'm on my way of getting more mechs, hopefully, even if they're not all my favorite kind of mechs. I definitely do not want any more locusts. I have PTSD from having, I'm having PTSD from having locusts and people dying in them. Looks like we completed another locust, which means we now have multiple mechs here. Which means that we have no empty bays, which means, can we upgrade? We know we can't upgrade. So we need to scrap something. Is that it, basically? Yeah, I want to keep the Javelin. I want to keep the Centurion. The Blackjack, the Vindicator. I want to keep all of these guys. The Fire, I'm not sure which one's stronger. The Fire Star is pretty nice because it can do some to help shut down a mech. And really helps do it. The Javelin, though, I think could be very interesting for you making me an LRM bot. It really makes me kind of consider keeping him over the other one. So I think I'm going to take I'm going to send you to store. I guess I don't have any storage. Apparently, I can send this one to storage, but not this one. I could scrap this one for more money, though. Oh, that's tempting. Oof. I'm going to send this one to storage for now. The Commando. I'm tempted to sell this one because it has good heat efficiency, decent firepower movement, but I don't know if I want a Commando, though. That's my only concern about it. I like my mechs being durable. Light ones always make me concerned, so I think I'm tempted to scrap it. Yeah, let's get some money out of this one. We need to repair our mechs. Alright, let's see. Is our base full? Locust, I want to sell you for scraps. So what did we do by sending that to storage? Did I like delete my own mech? Oh no, we have one right here. Yeah, let's get it ready for combat while we refit our mechs, because I want to use the javelin. Alright, we need ammo. Well, we lost a jump jet, that's what we lost there. But which one is this one again? This is the fire starter. I guess we'll give it a jump jet to keep up what I already had. Keep it mobile.
I'll get it in the schedule.
I guess this one's mostly just a repair job. Blackjack's also just a repair job.
Always good to see you in Austin.
So let's see how it's going. Looks like Shadowhawk's the most amount of days. So we want to... No, I do not want to do that. I want to manage tasks. That's what we need to do. We need to get everything up first. Like everything that's going to be like almost no time at all. We need those ones done. The Shadowhawk will have to kind of wait a little bit longer. Thankfully, we're no longer in the red, thanks to that mission, and selling off those new mechs we just got. At least some of those new mechs we just got. We're going to let a couple days pass here. Just let some things pass by. We're going to be ending the episode in just a moment, but honestly, it was nice coming back. I'm super glad that my first time back, I did not have anybody dead. I'm currently out of action, though, because of the fact that, you know, I kind of got shot in the head, you know, and hurt in the wound battle, but we have enough mech wars that we can actually go on a mission now. Especially with all of our mechs, like we have, especially since we have 4 mechs all ready and raring to go for battle. We will definitely need to. We need to refit the javelin. Apparently, that's a thing. Okay, what are javelins supposed to have? It's like a recommended. It's like a repair armor, maximum armor. I don't want anyone to die. No. Let me undo that. Curious. So apparently it's all about the LRMs with this one. So you might as well equip like 1 or 2 LRMs, maybe. We need to make sure we can balance the fact that it has enough armor for it, of course. Heat sinks might be valuable. I don't know how heat efficient is going to be, but I want to make sure that it's mobile enough to not die if it gets hit. So the fact that you're going to be an LRM boy, we definitely need another one there. Worried though. Head. Let's put LRM in the head. Apparently that one actually maxes out its capacity. Let's try increasing the armor a bit on this one. LRM 15 with LRM ammo. We might need to move it around a bit. I don't know how important these heat sinks are is my only concern. Like, it has really good heat efficiency anyways. So it kind of makes me not want these ones. If it means I can slap on an extra thing of ammunition, that would be nice. So I'm very concerned about it running out of ammo. Of it running out of, like, ammunition if it's supposed to be like my LRM boy. Can I fit one more of these? No, it's too heavy. We could fit more armor than at the center torso and this arm. Actually, probably this arm would be ideal. Usually I say that like that arm in particular is because that's where my LRM's gonna be. I'd rather not lose it if I can help it. There we go, perfect. Okay, confirm.
Logged and noted.
Everything else is doing just fine. I would like to figure out how to like get this perfect, because I don't even know what's missing in my Vindicator right now. Like, it has the SRM ammo it needs. It has the range. Maybe it needs more heat sinks. Because I think the Vindicator did have a small heat problem. Let's see, can we max out armor? No, we've already maxed out the armor apparently on the Vindicator. I did a somewhat futile attempt to keep people alive. You know, somewhat futile attempt. I put like this one here, PPC. Part of me wants a PPC, but I don't mind the M lasers. There's like it does give it a little bit more potential to like trade with the enemy. You know, that's what I like about having those M lasers. That's also one reason I'm thinking of putting in. I don't really need that. I guess I won't get a perfect. I guess I won't get a perfect spread, will I? In terms of weight and all that stuff. Oh, well, it's alright. I was just seeing what that was. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna modify things, put in some more heat sinks in it. It'll get it closer to maximum tonnage, but it won't quite get it there right now. But you know, it's a good start. Does mean that we're gonna have to wait a few more days before we can do a mission, since we now have 2 of our new mechs out of commission. But I'm not too worried about it. You know, I think it's okay. Yeah, it will mean that we won't get another mission in this financial area like like I was thinking about, because I think, yeah, we do actually have 4 mechs ready to go now, that since the Javelin's not really part of our key roster. So I think we could probably end the episode here with the plan of doing another contract. I'm thinking of doing this B team mission, because that one seems to be not too hard of a difficulty, and then moving on to the next one. Let me check the star map real fast for some stuff. So there is a big thing that they want us to do. Where is the? Is there like a way to like figure out where the main story quest is wanting to take me? Where is this contract that I keep seeing here that continues the main MSQ? So cause to Panzer. These are both Panzer. So I'm thinking we will take this mission here, negotiate. And then we will go to Panzer, do this one, and then we'll do the Liberation Panzer afterwards. I think that's going to be a good thing to do. So it says, we are training a group of mech warriors to act as a local defense force, and we'd like you to assist in their training. There's a decommissioned pirate base that we need to take ownership of. As it's undefended, this is a perfect opportunity for our trainees to practice operating as a team in a low-risk environment. We need you to send along a single experienced mech warrior to keep an eye on them and model good behavior for them. Capture base. I don't mind doing that. That sounds like it's kind of good. This seems like the kind of setup where afterwards we'll say it was supposed to be undefended, Commander. Be prepared. I 100% agree with you, my friend. I 100% agree with you. Alright. Let's accept the mission. And it's going to kind of and while this is kind of going through, I'm going to do my little ending spiel for everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, we can hold out. We're going to do normal costs. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, press the like button below. Subscribe to see more of my content. And if you guys want to see more BattleTech and not just let it have be a half-assed thing right now, I can try to make time to make more of these. I have a new job starting up soon, but you know, it is easier hours, so I might be able to squeak in an extra video compared to before. We'll see how it goes. But real fast before we end, you know, comment down below if you really do want more BattleTech. But let me read this real fast. Travelers in need. In the daily briefing, Sumier brings up an open hail from a nearby ship. They say their crew has contracted a virulent case of periphery pox, but the local government is preventing them from letting receive medical care. Dare shrugs, we could sell them some of our medical supplies. It would limit us in the medbay for a bit, but given the situation, I expect they'd pay out. Dr. Brand bristles at the suggestion. Spacers should stick together, Commander. Besides, local authorities might appreciate our generosity. What is this pox antivirals? We don't have that, do we? Yeah, we don't have that. We could sell it to them, but I think we're gonna be nice. And we're gonna follow Dr. Murad, and we're gonna give them some medical supplies. So we have United at Dr. Murad. We are only one bad bug away from the same situation ourselves. Make arrangements for transfer supplies. Over days later, Samir passed along a message of thanks for the planet's surface for resolving the situation favorably. We gained 1 reputation with the Urano restoration, and we suffered -1 medical point for 14 days. Not ideal, but thankfully our next job's not for 17 days, so there shouldn't be any problems as it kind of goes through. But I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Looks like we are going through the travel process, but it shouldn't cause any problems. So, take care, guys. Have a good day, night, evening, wherever you guys may be, and bye-bye.